All right, on this video, we'll be going through the United Supply reference manual. So this one, you'll see the timber supply or the timber blinds Metro Shades is accessible online. And in this video, I showed you how, or I will show you how to get in there. But United Supply is emailed to you, so please keep that for your reference. What we'll do is I'll pull up mine. I just keep all my reference guides in the same spot here. So, Pinnacle Pricing Guide. This is the PDF of the, basically, this is our supplier for the blinds that we sell. Timber Metro Shades, or Timber Blinds and Metro Shades, we get our shades and our shutters through, but through United Supply, we sell Pinnacle blinds. So horizontal blinds, vertical blinds, and all that good stuff. So what I would do is just start to get yourself familiar with these terms. The different kinds of blinds are the Abington. These are just the names of the blinds. The Abington custom wood blinds, the 2 inches. Normally blinds come in 2-inch slats and 2.5-inch slats. And a slat is just the piece of material that goes horizontal in there. So this kind of gives you a brief summary of the Abington wood blind, the Camden custom faux wood blind. So faux wood is basically a composite material that instead of wood, it's a fake or a composite material wood blind. The faux wood blind are normally the most popular, but wood blinds are, they're more expensive. They look a little bit nicer and they're actually lighter. The blinds are lighter in weight than the faux wood blinds, but Huntington is what we sell the most of. So, just make sure you get yourself familiar with those terms. And down at the bottom, I mean, even right here, there's product details for each one. And then right here, you'll see on this is our retail price guide. So there's different price grids for each item. Let me make that a little smaller. There we go. So what we'll do is if I have you give an estimate, or if I say, can you give me a suggested retail price for the Abington custom wood? And then what I'll do is I would give you, say, like a 47 by 48. So what you would do is you would know to come in here. That's going to be your price guide for the Abington. That's price guide 1. And here is price guide 2. The difference here, all right, sorry about that, is this is just the custom wood, just the actual wood blinds. And then this is a custom wood with the decorative tapes on it. The decorative tapes are just these tapes. See the vertical tapes that are hiding the strings on the blind. That's what decorative tapes are. And then routeless means, some blinds, and you'll learn more of this down the road, but some of the blinds have the holes in the slats that the strings come down through. Routeless means the slats, instead of having the holes come down through, they actually they have little grooves in there that set in the strings, so you can just remove the slats, take them out. But it's a little bit more privacy, so you don't have those holes in there. So that's all that routeless means. So that's price grid 2. Price grid 3 is the Camden 2-inch. And then the Camden 2-inch routeless, just with the grooves. And there's the Elite custom faux wood blinds. And the Elite custom routeless faux wood blinds. Here's the 2.5-inch, 2.5 routeless, and then the Huntington. So you'll notice the Huntington doesn't have as many options. It's just a basic cut down blind is what they call it, premium cut down blind. But you'll notice there's 5 different price grids, so that's how you separate price grids. So if I say, give me a price on a Huntington, premium cut down blind, you'll know to come to the price grid 9 here, and you'll just have to know the size to be able to go to the suggested retail price on that. So I go into detail in timber as well on how to figure out the suggested retail. But if I say, if I ask for you to give me a suggested retail price on the Huntington cut down blind, the size being 35 by 61, you would know that you have to get 36, because then what they do is they just cut that down to 35. So you know, you give me the price for 36 by 61, which would be 124. Now, that is suggested retail, and like I said, I'd go through this on the next video as well, but I will do this real quick. So how that suggested retail that the supplier gives to us, but then how we figure our cost is by using what they call a multiplier. So our multiplier for timber, which is in the next video, is 0.35. Our multiplier for United Supply, which is this video and all their products, is 0.33. So what we would do is take the 124 times 0.33 equals 40.92. I would add, we got $4 in shipping on each blind. So our total cost, my TrueMark blinds and Elevation blinds, their total cost is going to be $44.92. So they suggested to sell that for $124. Unless it was just one blind, I wouldn't sell it for $124. I'll show you how to figure out what we would actually sell this for. So once we get our cost, then all we do is divide that by 0.6, and that'll give us a 40% margin. So that means we would sell this blind for almost right around $75 a piece, not necessarily the suggested retail. So the suggested retail is basically, its use is to be able to figure out what our cost for that product is. So that's I'll go through that in the timber video, like I said as well. But I would just get familiar with the parts and pieces and just kind of reading this. And I know down here, right here, the components of an actual blind. That's your head rail. Those are your basically your bottom rail down here, and you can kind of go through there. Here's the bracket we use to install those with inside the window. The different kind of valances, you know, you can research and you'll learn a little bit more about valances. And then just some basic measuring things and all that stuff. You don't need to know a lot about that, but you do need to have a good understanding down the road, not necessarily right now. Here's care and cleaning, and then a limited lifetime warranty. You can read a little bit about that. But that's really basically it for that. And once again, I will send you a PDF file of that, and you'll have that all right there in case you need to refer to that. Awesome. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next video.